The first to submit his nomination forms was Alan Kyerematen, a former trades minister and a three-time contender in the race. On June 12, accompanied by several key party members including Minister of Railways Development Peter Amewu, Deputy Finance Minister Abena Osei Asare, some members of parliament and former General Secretary of the party Nana Ohininto, Alan Kyerematen expressed his gratitude for the opportunity to lead the party into the 2024 general elections. Many consider him a leading candidate in the race.
What the rank and file of our party are asking for is that they need a new leader who will satisfy 5 basic conditions. They are looking for a leader who will help our party to break the 8 in 2024 and help NPP to succeed itself in power.
Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, who has been serving in the capacity for nearly 7 years, filed his nomination on June 16. Thousands of supporters flocked to the party's headquarters to show their support for him. Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Quartey, Minister of Fisheries Mavis Hawakumsin, and former national organizer of the party Samia Uku were among the prominent party members accompanying Dr. Bawumia. During what seemed like a campaign rally, Dr. Bawumia appealed to the delegates to grant him the mandate to lead the party.
I want to make Ghana the digital hub of Africa. I want us to bridge the digital divide and apply digital technology and artificial intelligence for the transformation of healthcare, education, and public service delivery, amongst others. Together with you, I want to see a Ghana with an education system tilted towards STEM, robotics, artificial intelligence, digital and vocational skills to cope with the demands of the 4th Industrial Revolution.
3 days later, 3 more aspirants submitted their forms. These included Dr. Efria Koto, a former Minister for Agriculture, Dr. Kofi Kunedu-Apreku, a former Trades Minister under the Kufuor administration, and former Energy Minister Boachie Agyarko. Despite the impressive support received by other competitors, Dr. Akoto remained unfazed.
Everybody who has come here, including representatives of farmers, are here on their own accord. You can't see any bus or any big commercial vehicle bringing in people to come and support. People have come on their own volition and of their very tight conviction that my candidature for the flag bearership of this party will be good for the new patriotic party.
Dr. Apreku, who initially had to complete his documents, was eventually able to resubmit them on the same day. However, former Energy Minister Boachie Agyarko expressed concern about the lack of consequences for competitors who flouted the rules of engagement.
Please do not hold yourself aloof from the entire point, thinking that if rules are broken without sanctions, everybody is going to look on as we've looked on in the past. The plea I make to you and to your committee is that hold the line that you've drawn. I respect the line, I respect the party, I will not break it. But say obi bu meme mowa, no bi buwa minju.
Kwabena Agyapong, a former General Secretary of the party campaigning on a New Dawn mantra, also submitted his forms. The civil engineer aims to bring a fresh face to the leadership of the party.
My heart has been troubled over the direction of our country. We must accept that where we are now is not where we want to be. We cannot mislead ourselves with excitable slogans that lead us nowhere. Ghana is really at a crossroads, and what the country urgently needs now is a new dawn of astute political leadership with a vision that inspires hope in the youth and rekindles the faith of Ghanaians in our constitutional democracy.
On the same day, Kwadwo Poku, a relatively unknown candidate filed his nomination with confidence in his chances.
My chance is 100%. Amen. I said that you should have a dream. Then when you have a dream, you should have the positive attitude to step out to fulfill your dream. Amen. If I did not have the positive attitude and the positive thinking to be successful, I would not have done this.
Member of Parliament Kennedy Agyapong was one of the 3 individuals who filed on June 21. The crowd that accompanied the outspoken MP could rival the one that followed the Vice President. Kennedy Agyapong assured his supporters that he was the party's best chance at defeating John Mahama, the candidate for the NDC. Former MP for Mampong, Francis Adainimo, submitted his documents on June 23, followed by former Railways Minister and MP for Esikado Ketan, Joe Garte, on the June 24 deadline. Joe Garte filed amidst a large following and remained optimistic about his chances.
Others that were the last to file. Then I reminded them of a popular saying that the first shall be the last and the last shall be the first. We will transform this nation. We together will transform this nation. We shall take this nation to the next level. Amen. Everything that my hand has touched, by God's grace, has been blessed. Amen.
Evans Nimako, the Director of Elections of the NPP, received the nomination forms on the deadline day and explained the rest of the process leading up to the primaries.
The process towards the conduct of the presidential primaries will start technically from the vetting of the presidential hopefuls. And in the party's arrangement, if it happens to have 5 of them being recommended for the contest, then there will be no special electoral college. However, if there happens to be more than 5, as may be recommended by the quiz committee, and it is adopted by the National Council and National Executive Committee, then there will be special electoral college on the 26th of August 2023.
The New Patriotic Party has officially closed nominations for its upcoming presidential primaries in November. 10 out of the 11 flag-bearer hopefuls who picked up the nomination forms have successfully submitted and filed these forms. The last person to do so was the MP for Esikado Ketan, the Honorable Joe Garte. He just submitted his forms on deadline day today, June 24. The 11th person, Odeneho Nanapia, he pulled out of the race. He wrote a letter to the Okwe committee confirming that he wasn't contesting anymore. Vetting will now begin on July 3. My name is